All right, so if you've got a local business, a shop or an office with a real front door, I bet there's one question that's always on your mind. How do I get more people to actually walk through that door? Well, believe it or not, the answer isn't some expensive billboard anymore. It's right here, online. So let's just dive right in.
Just think about it for a second. When somebody needs what you offer, what's the very first thing they do? Yep, they grab their phone, they open Google, and they search. So the real question, the one that really matters, is when they do that search, are they going to find you? Or are they going to find your competitor just down the road?
I want you to burn this idea into your brain. Your Google business profile isn't just some boring online listing. No way. It's your digital shopfront. For most new customers, this is the very first time they'll ever see your business. And you know what they say about first impressions? So what exactly is it? Well, officially, it's a totally free, and I mean 100% free tool from Google. It basically gives you the keys to control how your business looks on the two most powerful places for local customers, Google Search and, of course, Google Maps. Okay, let's get into the nuts and bolts. Setting up your profile, that's like the grand opening for your new digital shop. It's the very first step to throwing open those virtual doors and welcoming everyone in. The initial setup is actually pretty simple. You pop in your business name, choose a category that fits, like restaurant or education center, type in your address, and add your phone number. Looks easy, right? But hold on. Don't just blaze through this part.
Okay, stop what you're doing and listen up for a sec, because this is super important. This is where a ton of people trip up, and it can cause major headaches later. There are two things you're going to enter during the setup that you have to, and I mean have to, think of as permanent. You've got to nail these on the first try. And here they are, your business address and your mobile number. Why? Because if you try to change either of these later, Google's alarm bells might start ringing. It can mess up your verification or get your profile stuck in review limbo, which basically makes you invisible. So please use an address and a phone number you plan on keeping for the long haul. So, once all your details are in, Google needs to make sure you're a real business at that real address. They'll usually send you a verification code, either in the mail or to your phone. Once you get that code and punch it in, boom, your profile goes live. Think of verification as the key that finally unlocks your shop for the whole world to see. Okay, great. Your digital shop is officially open. But right now, it might be tucked away on a little side street where nobody sees it. So, how do we move it to the bustling main street of the internet? Let's talk about the 4 secrets to boosting your ranking and getting noticed.
That's right. It really just comes down to 4 key things. If you can master these 4 areas, you won't just get seen, you'll get picked over all your competitors.
And here they are, the 4 pillars of a high-ranking profile. Keywords, photos, reviews, and your headline. Let's break each one down. First up, keywords. This is all about thinking like your customer. What words are they typing into Google? If you run a digital marketing course, then you better believe those exact words need to be in your profile services section. The more you speak your customer's language, the more Google is going to connect you to. Second, let's talk about photos. And I'm not talking about generic stock photos, please. Google wants to see the real deal. Pictures of your actual storefront, your office, your team at work, your products. Here's a pro tip for you. Profiles that have over 100 photos see a massive jump in clicks and calls. It's a huge trust builder and a direct signal to Google to rank you higher. Number 3, and this one is an absolute game changer. Reviews. Seriously, reviews are like gold. They're a massive trust signal, not just for potential customers, but for Google's algorithm itself. You got to be proactive here. Ask your happy customers to leave you a review. And this is key. You have to reply to every single one. Good, bad, ugly, reply to them all. If you can do it within 24 hours, whoa, that tells Google you're on the ball and you care.
And finally, we have your headline. This is that main bit of text right under your business name. It's prime real estate. If a customer searches for a social media course and that exact phrase is in your headline, your chances of popping up at the top just skyrocketed. So be direct. Put your number 1 service right there, front and center. Look, just setting this all up once and forgetting about it, that's not going to cut it. A profile that just sits there collecting dust will slowly sink in the rankings. You have to treat it like a real shop. A busy shop with things happening always attracts more customers, right? Same thing here.
And it's not as much work as it sounds. It's just a simple routine. Toss up a new photo every couple of days. It can just be a quick snap from your phone. Write a short post once a week sharing an update or a special offer. Jump on reviews as soon as you see them. And maybe every 2 weeks just peek at your keywords and see what's working. It's this consistency that keeps you on top.
And the best part? You're not flying blind. Google gives you a cheat sheet. Inside your profile, you'll find a tab called Performance. It literally shows you what search terms people are using to find you and which days you're getting the most traffic. Use that data. It's free intel to help you make smarter moves.
So there you have it. We've gone through the setup, the 4 pillars you need to rank high, and the simple ways to keep your profile buzzing with activity. The blueprint for success is right here. It's your turn now. Time to open up those digital doors and let the customers pour in.
So I'll leave you with this one final thought. Don't put this off. Don't say, I'll do it next week. I want you to think, based on everything we just talked about, what is the one thing you can do today to make your profile better? Are you going to add 10 new photos? Ask a happy customer for a review? Tweak that headline? The power is in your hands. Go make it happen.